I'm supposed to be continuing on with the white fashions that we opened in the last video and mixing them with the black and white Barbie basics, or the black Barbie basics. So we have black and white, and we will do that. I really like how they washed out and I got out the wrinkles, but we're gonna see that in an upcoming video, probably the next one. But I just have these dolls that are accumulating, which they are just dolls that I bought for the accessories for Slate. I also bought a new Slate, so I guess instead of undressing this guy, I think we'll open this one. Now, this is one that I got on discount. I should have waited for it to show up at the dollar store. I have a feeling that it's going to show up at the dollar store, but I can't wait. And it was on clearance at an off price for $8. It would have been $5 at the off price, but I didn't. This I did get at the dollar store, and I turned it down once, and then they all sold out. And I kind of regretted it, and then it came back, and I really just want these accessories, to be honest. But also to add a little bump into that, this is probably one of my favorite Disney princesses, or one of my favorite dolls with hair, mostly because it's in braids and she always looks fantastic no matter what. And my favorite body is the WWE superstar body, and because it's just a little more muscular, a little more curvy. And these heads, because they are a bit bigger on the Disney dolls, they make the bodies look really good. I mean, I understand how people like the smaller heads. I too agree with you that it's the one thing that I think that I do agree with the doll community on, is that makes them look more expensive. When the smaller the head, the more expensive the doll looks. But I also really like toys. I mainly like toys. So this, she just looks like a lot of fun, really cute. Her hair always looks fantastic. I love her. Definitely a favorite. I definitely don't use her enough because I'm so busy using my millies, my hard-headed color reveal millies. Alright, so in this video I'm going to open up this Barbie Extra Fly. I really like using the glasses for Slade. Sometimes I just get these. This one I got from Amazon as an add-on to get free shipping. This I also got on Amazon as an add-on, but I am running out of slates to play with because they have outfits on that I have all intentions of photographing him in, but I never end up doing it. But I think that he's going to get photographed in this pineapple outfit eventually, so I keep putting him back in it. And then I have all these other ones that I use the body, and I put Monster High heads on them, and I found all of these new Monster High heads that I want. They're just, I have many videos on this, turning these little bodies into little demons, little monster gods. They just, I can't help myself. So I have a bucket full of those using the Slate bodies. I've never found a Slate at a thrift store, which I don't understand. And also what we're opening today is I got another one of these because when I went to the store it was the last one in the box, so I took the box too. So I saw it and they're on sale, so it turned out that it was even cheaper, you know, because they have 5 on the box. So I got 10 for the price of 1, and they were on sale at Walmart. So really great deal on the retros, and I love these so much. Was it the last video? It wasn't the last video, but the video I think before last, I opened up a whole lot of these. These I cannot wait to come to the dollar store. I will buy a whole case. I love them so much. I already put away the other ones in my collection, and I guess at the end of this video we will see more, and we'll see how I have I've organized them, which really doesn't make sense that I got them and then I put them away, but so I don't forget. Let me pull those things out now. I have them categorized and organized very well in these little containers. I got a candy box, I've got 2 canned good boxes, and then I've got an office box. So we'll get back to that. Don't you worry. Oh, I didn't do a test to make sure the mic is working. It better be working. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll just record again. Okay, so am I going to take Slade out of here? Yes. And I didn't get my scissors standing by, but I hope to. So in here, this is the accessories. I have yet to find, there's 2 releases of Slate. There was one release where his only change was they painted his necklace. Instead of with teeth, they painted it green so it looked like leaves, and then they gave him a different comb. I have never found that. I have seen people with it on YouTube, and I've seen a couple of them on eBay, but it's usually just the demo picture, and it's not. Yeah, a lot of people claim that they're selling the second release of him without the bones, but I don't have one in my collection, and it's the only one I don't have from the Cave Club collection. It's the only thing I didn't get. I was right. I took my scissors away. Can I find them? I want to use my favorite scissors. Okay, so here we go. Let's cut him open. Am I going to take off his existing? I guess we're going to take off his necklace for sure on this one. And I guess he's going to keep on his regular clothes. All of these things were chosen really, really carefully for their accessories. Like when I saw them, I wanted them specifically for Slade accessories. So that's what happened. Now I've done lots of reviews of Slate, so I guess I'm not going to show you everything. I do want to take note of, I'm going to try to hit the proper way for him to wear these little anklets is to put the laces closer to the bottom. So I'm going to try to remember that. I guess that makes sense. And I'm talking myself through this because it's got like a tongue of like a shoe, a boot tongue that's coming up further. Oh yeah, and these pieces are hanging down. So they are, just to talk myself into remembering which is right side up for his little stockings. Now, she comes with sandals, and I mean, I can squeeze his feet. His feet are really wide, not as big as Ken, but he normally can fit mostly into Ken shoes. He can't fit into Hot Wheels skate shoes. Oh, actually, there's a bigger pair that I should try. There's a wider pair that I definitely have to try. But I'm thinking he might be able to wear these sandals in here. But when I saw this pack with all of the different, like, I don't know, the hair clips, not so much. It was mostly her bracelets and that necklace. The necklace is definitely his color. So that's why I wanted this. But all of these little hair clips, and then this. Isn't that Slade? It looks just like him. Is Slade a troll? Slade, I guess, are cavemen and trolls the same thing? So this brings up so many questions. Anyway, you can see how cute he is and how he kind of does look like a troll. And, you know, he's muscular, and he's a baby, and he's cute, and he's hunky and chunky and stocky. And so, of course, he's my favorite doll ever made. Right, so we're going to put those out to the side. Now this one, see these? Again, these are all in Slate colors, and they're kind of subtle. They're kind of royal, because she is royal. But then we also have these shoes, which probably can be used with my Wild Hearts crew, and that's exciting. And then this one I guess I already started to talk about. This is one of the Barbie Extra Minis. And they usually come with sunglasses, but this is the Barbie Extra Mini Fly, which she comes with something a little more special. Here, I know how I can check. I can check to see if what the microphone, it says that the microphone is, it says that it's working, so that would be horrible. Okay, so the only thing I think in here that he can use, I'm sure that there's something. I do like collecting these stands for some reason. they're totally useless to me. Because I gotta be honest, I don't love these. I mean, they're kind of cute, but I don't know what to do with them. I mean, this one didn't cost very much money, but I do like collecting the stands. All of them come with a different colored stand, and I just like holding them and looking at them, and they're just bright pops of color. And this is a color, of course, that I don't have. I don't remember the sign at the top of it, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I guess I should have brought out my minis for this. Okay, let's see here. I guess I definitely have to make Slate shirtless, because he does look better with the necklaces on. Okay, here's something that I'm interested in. Do the earrings come out? Not that. Okay, so that's unfortunate, but I guess these are made for littler girls, so you want to be safety, but it doesn't mean that I can't take them off and then fix these earrings for to be used again. So that is something that I like to do. And then also this headband, which my pliers. Oh, look, I took their heads off. Can I show you that? Oh yeah, I can show you that. From last week, I don't know, last video. Look at this. That is a strange little happening that has happened. I want to check out the openings of all of that, the part 1 of me opening up this epic color reveal white clothes. But yeah, you can put those 2 heads, which I took off. I don't know if I'm ever going to do the color reveal, but that Millie is kind of pretty. All right. Back to the review. Is there any no cross sell or anything on this? No. But this piece of cactus luggage, which I guess it doesn't open, translucent cactus luggage. I got this for Slade because, I don't know, I definitely have a lot of cacti things for him, and definitely fits. The dioramas that I make for him are always very cactus based. But yeah, I guess it is. It's a little short for him, but you know what? It's just long enough that it looks pretty legit. And it's translucent, which I'm not sure I knew. Translucent green. It's a piece of cactus luggage. You can see that it definitely is one of his colors. But we are going to take off his mostly green part for the rest of this video. He still has the green in his hair, so you know that he looks really good with green. And green, pink, and yellow for sure. His yellow little spot kind of looks green, but then he's got the green and the blue in his hair. So basically he has all of the primary colors on the color spectrum, on the light spectrum, and he looks really, really cute. So yeah, he's kind of Barbie core. He's got the Barbie core stuff going on, and he looks so good with his cactus luggage. Definitely a new favorite piece. Okay, so this, I want to grab the pliers. I always like to use pliers instead of scissors to get out the little plastic staples, because you can pull them out completely, opposed to having that little nub. Except this is a bad example. I'm just ripping out her hair. Okay, anyway, I got most of it out. Well, I'll go back and deal with that later. It's better to get a pair of pliers that have some teeth in it. This one has no teeth, which I could just get my ones that have teeth in it. And I'm trying to pull her hair down and pull it out, but that's how I do it, so I can pull out the whole thing. I wish I could give you an example of me doing that. Instead, it didn't work, but whatever. Okay, I got it out. I have to go back later and pull them out more carefully. I think I'll be able to do it now that I removed most of the thing. But my problem was I had no teeth in my pliers. I think I'm going to be able to do it now, and I can show you at least. No, I broke it off. So all of that was for nothing. The hair quality on her, not cool. Now this poncho, this is definitely something that I'm hoping, look, it's totally slate colors. I mean, we've got the added purple in it. It's got hearts on it, which you know I don't normally like. But also, we might have to incorporate some of this into the, give it to the Cave Club girls that we've been working. Oh yeah, this is amazing. Okay, so this turned out to be really, really good. So this was around $5 too. I forget exactly how much, but that's what I watch these things. I put them in my cart and then I watch them and see if the price goes down. I am very curious to know if this dress might very much fit on a Cave Club girl. I'm gonna have to look into that for sure, because they have tiny little bodies. Okay, we also have this belt, which probably isn't gonna fit on Slate, which I don't wanna crack it open or anything. But oh well, there's actually some give to it. It didn't. He's got a pretty narrow waist, so he kind of can get away with wearing that. Let me double check. I'm not destroying it. No, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I don't want to stretch it out or weaken it anywhere, but it's a pretty cool little clip-on belt. I love the Barbie clip-on belts because they work really, really well. But I have to say I am very surprised and excited about how well the poncho fits. It's kind of amazing. It's got that little bit of fringe. He can Stevie Nicks himself and spin around. It fits really, really well. That is incredible. All right. Yeah, and it very fits his bohemian style too. So we are loving this. And then this dress, kind of cute. It looks like it's made really, really well. I'm gonna have to come back and try later. But well, let me just grab one of these. Here's a preview of what's coming up in the black and white try-on video. I was going to show you her then, but I used some of these white pieces to show her hair, and you can see I unrooted this one. But I think for the most part that, oh yeah, because they do kind of have Chelsea bodies, and this is a Chelsea dress, and it fits. So this dress might fit too, but I'm going to have to do that some other time, because this is a video about Slate. Okay, so I stripped her down as much as I can. The boots are really cool. I like the country feel that she's got. Definitely a cowboy feel. We like that, but we're done with her. We've taken everything we possibly could. Could probably use this as a stand. Yes, Slate might be a little too heavy to use this as a stand, but it kind of works. Oh no, there's one thing that I forgot. There's the headband. I just ripped it off. They do have the same size head as Slate, and actually their head might be a little bit bigger. But I think he can, this is a very, very, what's the name what's the name of those festivals? Well, I'll just say very desert festival. It's any desert festival look. So that's what's going on there. It does look pretty good. Even though it's hearts, and even though it looks like your hair is tied up into little pink buns, in his case, it looks like antennae, and kind of cool. But I have to say that the suitcase, and I should have a shaved head Slate standing by here, the poncho, and I can't believe she doesn't have a necklace. Does she really not? She really didn't come with a necklace at all? That's kind of, okay, whatever. We're done with her. Move that stuff aside. I don't know if I'm ready to take the poncho off yet. But next, let's get into this. And let's see some of these royal classy accessories. But first, I guess I will take a look at her. This comb is nice. Wait a minute. Is that a Barbie comb? It looks, I guess that looks like an olden days Barbie comb, but I guess it can't be, can it? They wouldn't have used the same print. And then I don't know if these necklaces are official Barbie and they reused them or not. They tend to not do that. Did you ever notice that? I find it really bizarre. There might be something about like some kind of legal things about the artists doing a specific doll and giving them the I don't know, but for some reason sometimes they will remake like a necklace that looks exactly like an old necklace, and I don't understand why they do it when they could have just reused it. But sometimes they will recreate the same thing. But Mattel's also known for reusing pieces with different play lines and stuff. Okay, if this, oh, unfortunately this does not come off. It looks like wings. Very, very ribbony material. This is something that is very common with Disney dolls, but not so common with Barbie, which is, it's a good thing, but also a bad thing. I mean, we know that most of these dolls are made for children, mostly. So, I'm getting my proper pliers so we can do it. So I think they might use this ribbony material. I mean, people complain about Barbie's clothes all the time, but for the most part, the fabrications for Barbie are really, really good. This is something that I would not like to see on a Barbie, and you can see that there's a lot of printed on details. And I've talked about many times before, it would be kind of cool just to take one of these dresses one day and then get out the sewing machine and follow the different points of things, and then you could sew on little buttons on where each pattern is, and it might be really cool to embellish one of these dresses and see how expensive you could make it. Now, I probably wouldn't do it on one that was so made out of plastic, because even I am not happy about the plastic. I love the cut of everything, these sleeves, and it is a beautiful design and it fits well and everything. The question is, will I use this head? Considering her daughter, I don't know if I've seen Wish. I don't think I've seen Wish. I better find it out. Watch it again. I did just watch, not for the first time. What was the Disney movie that I just watched? Oh, see, this is the bad part. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this. I was gonna use the pliers. I went and got the pliers, and I found out that there was nothing stuck into her head. Okay, I'm gonna take the crown off. But maybe, well, one of those things was pulling her hair out, so now it's probably not gonna look so neat and tidy. But if it did stay in the braid, then that would have been good. Okay, here's an example. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do it. Hopefully I'm not gonna pull out her hair. If you use the pliers, do it very carefully. Oh, I did it. You can pull the whole thing out, and then you don't have the little sharp stubby when you cut it off. The other piece I cut off because, okay, I'm gonna think about that later. I don't know. That will be a whole other video. I gotta find a WWE body that would fit her. But you know what? Her hair is in pretty good shape. It doesn't look like that it's pulled out of the braid. I mean, there are some pieces that are being pulled out of the braid, so it's not completely tidy. But her face is interesting, and she looks older. And she might look, well, I know she'll look really, really good on. I already lost. I don't even know what her name is. I lost her. You probably know where I put her. She's right here. Is she the same color? No, she's not the same color, so she'll need a different colored body. I think she'd be on the Carmela body, actually, which I definitely have lots of. But I also have to put these shoes aside and try them on the Wild Hearts crew, because I always like finding shoes for them. Now, the Wild Hearts crew have a platform, or a high heel foot. So this is gonna turn these into little ballet slippers, but that would be okay. They kind of look like ballet slippers. They're really nice. They're nice and soft, and they're a nice muted tone, so I like that. Anyway, we've stripped her down. She's got quite extreme eyebrows and big eyes, which I know a lot of people don't like the big eyes and the big heads, but I am. You know what? Her hair is in really good shape, and to have this ponytail, and it's always neat and tidy, I mean, maybe I can fix it up a little bit. Maybe I'll let it loose, though, too. Maybe it's nice and soft. It feels kind of soft. I'm going to show you an example. Of Rapunzel. I don't know if you saw this video. Now, this isn't the best quality hair, but because it's so long, it stays into place, and it's got really nice curls, and you can see you can dress them up in really expensive clothes, and then they look like really expensive dolls, despite their giant heads. So I think that's going to be for another day. But let's get back to it, because she came wearing this necklace. And I don't know why she had so many necklaces, but she did. And I don't know why all of the jewelry is coming in Slate's colors, but it is. And I'm going to take the poncho off now, so he can really be all tribal in his necklaces, and we can really appreciate them. Anybody have any bracelets yet? No. I guess we're getting all of the bracelets in the... Can you see the difference between the bodies? Not really. I mean, yes, really. But then we've got the perfect amount of articulation for me, and just a broader, thicker, curvier body. But I have to say these Disney bodies aren't too bad, except they have the basic 5 points of articulation, which not as fun. Yes, I'll admit that. And then we'll have to see. I might have to revisit this video and see how the WWE girls look in this dress. I don't know if they can fit their arms into those sleeves. I definitely like this, and I do like that the printed detail goes all the way around the back, even though it's just a giant stiff piece of plastic ribbon. I think she might have been at the dollar store and I didn't get her. I might have to second guess that. I don't know. Okay, necklace. Oh, I threw away the necklaces. They're just such muted tones that... Oh wait, and there's a bracelet too. Okay, I don't know. Again, I never saw this movie. I don't know anything about it. But why does... There's no way that they want you to put all the jewelry on together. And I don't like doing that. If you've seen some of my Barbie Extra breakdowns, you know that I like all of their jewelry, but I like to, minimize it and remove some of it, and then you got a really nice look. But I don't think that, you wouldn't be able to layer these pieces. I don't know how I'm going to get them out of the plastic. I'm pretty sure that 2 of these things are... Oh my goodness, how am I going to get these out? What's the safest tool that I have? This tool might work. It's not sharp, but it's pointy. I'm going to do that. I guess I'm going to take them all out now. Again, these are all in Slate's colors. I mean, one is gold. I mean, Slate's skin is gold. And I'd have to say that all of these 4 pieces they look like reused Barbie stuff. I should have out my accessories, but maybe I'll save that for the putting the accessories away video, which I have also planned with that last white color reveal tie-dye party video. But here we go, Slate with another awesome matching medallion necklace. I think that this isn't official Barbie. I don't think that is a Barbie necklace. I know that it looks really, really good on him. That is incredible. Let's look at this one again, because this one is definitely new. I think that's something to the story, and when I was choosing this doll from the dollar store, I made sure that the paint was the best. The paint wasn't so good on that little blue diamond in it, but also it's falling on Slate's neck really, really well, which isn't always the case. Okay, and then one of my favorite Barbie accessories. This does look like, I have a few different versions of a pearl bracelet for Barbie bracelets, and one of them is thicker like this, but this one looks maybe even more bigger pearled, and I should have put this on them right away, but it looks really, really good. I often like to put my white-haired, color reveal, plastic-headed, short pixie cut Millie head with pearls on a bracelet and pearls on her neck. And unfortunately the pearls here are blue, but fortunately and unfortunately, because I do already have a couple white pearl necklaces, but this one we've got a blue one, which again is Slate's very strange blue color, kind of gas station blue is what I like to call it, but that looks so good for him. It's like, this is too good. This is definitely worth the $5 for all of these great accessories. And then there's one more necklace out of this pack, and it is this simple gold rope chain, and it looks much like a Barbie one, but again, it might be different. I'm not sure. But let's take a look at it close up. Really nice. Really cool. It's not the coolest necklace, but it's like that subtle, and it's earth tony, and it matches the skin. It looks really, really good. So I'm going to put on my favorite one. You know what? I'm not going to put on my favorite one because guess what? They all looked really good on them. But I will put on this one. Unless, oh no, she comes with necklaces. Okay, just for a second, we're going to put this one back on. We'll have the two beaded pearl ones on, and yeah, and we'll keep these on. Oh, he's got all kinds of new bracelets. I hope those bracelets fit. Okay, so we'll keep them on while at least I open the other ones. But yes, these things were made for him. Will he be able to wear this crown? No, it's too small. I guess I should be trying it on as bald. I'm sure this is going to fit on somebody. Actually, on the bald one, let me get the bald one. I forgot I had all those Monster High heads that I could have got, but I guess it's good to try. It seems his ears are big. His head is big. Okay, it's not fitting on his head the way it's intended. But I bet you one of the crazy dolls I have. I actually have so many new ones that I have to show you that I'm sure it's gonna fit on somebody here. I grabbed this one with a crazy Monster High head on. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's already going on here. Oh, I can totally see this with one of my worldly god creations. This is like a perfect accessory for somebody to get. Yeah, that looks really, really spooky, scary, cool. And they're going to have different shaped heads and ears and stuff. So somebody is going to definitely get this crown in my cave club, in my worldly goblin collection. All right, we do have to move on though. Let's move. Let's make some room for Poppy. What time? How are we doing? It's gonna be another long video. I hope you're watching the whole thing. I couldn't risk not getting this. It's already been marked down twice. I watched it get marked down, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna wait. And they did have two at the store. I didn't want to risk it, and it's just $3 extra that, you know, just take it out of my food budget. This is also a Mattel doll. So it doesn't go against my rules of only using Mattel with Mattel and Hasbro with Hasbro. What is this? It came with some hidden propaganda. Let's see. Oh, it's the instruction sheet. I always save my instruction sheets. That's going into the propaganda binder for sure. I love these. I call them, well, sometimes they are schematic drawings, but the photography and the instructions and everything is really, really cute. It's basically telling you how to put a hair clip on, which I don't think we need that. It says something about water and combing. That part I don't get. Oh, there's a spray bottle. That's something I don't. Oh, maybe there's something in here. Oh yeah, there's liquid in there. Okay, I don't know what that is. We're not going to be spraying. We're going to be spraying that today. Maybe it changes the color or adds glitter or something. Where are the style and wash? I guess there's soap in here and it makes suds just to, I don't know, just to have fun, or maybe it's something that actually happens in the movie or cartoon or something. But I am curious, even though I don't want this to leak right now on my workspace. It's got a little smiley mouth on the comb part here on both sides. But, oh, am I mistaken? That doesn't have the spray bottle. Maybe, what? What's going on? It says you take it off and then it screws off, but I don't see. Oh, I guess this is the spray bottle. There's holes in it, but it has that, thank goodness, a protective little tin case. Let me just stick this back on again. I don't know what's in there. I gotta save that for washing. They didn't put the sticker on perfectly on there, but that has nothing to do with Slade, even though I guess we could comb his hair with it, and it is his color green. These are his colors. Look, green and his purple, red, pink shorts. Alright, what's going on here with Poppy? I'm not going to put too many clips in his hair. I might just do one or two, but I will take out some of the examples that are in here. I do notice that these are the same techniques that they have been using for Mattel dolls for a long, long time. So there was a clip on the hair. We can add little streaks of hair, which is fun. We've seen this before with Barbies, where you have the clip, and then even with Cave Club, this is actually how they did it. It was a bone, and then you had the hair attached to the bone hair clip. Even Slate. Oh, this was the deluxe pack. Look, it's exactly the same. I forgot. The Amazon one got this. So this was if you buy the Amazon inbox one, this was your bonus. When you got the dolls from Amazon and you got them in the box, you got the extra hair extension, and you can see that, look, Slate's extension was made exactly the same. So these were made, oh, this is the perfect example too. Alright, so this is the one that's going to match Slate the best. So I love that this is the example that I'm going to choose, because it's like a little sunflower in his hair, which matches the yellow blotch on his face. And then look, the little hair curl is the same color as his shorts. So that's a real good look for him. Actually, it looks legit. I like it. All right, so I'm going to take this off, and you can see. I think I remember this. This face is definitely the face of one of the other trolls. But you can also, pick his hair. Either use this as a comb or put it in his hair like a pick, adding more of that magenta, whatever color that is. And then something that I'm not going to use, but I will show you. Oh wow, this is really attached in here. I'm going to save these for another day. But we get this little collection of elastics, again in slate colors with the turquoise and the magenta, fuchsia color that's there. Very good colors for him. Oh yeah, this the side of his head is exactly this turquoise color. I mean, it's I can't. This is like a match made in heaven. All right, so we've got all these other clips that I wouldn't necessarily take out, but I do like. Oh well, the spiral is too close to his hair color. But yeah, I think Monster High had one of these. Mattel has done that quite often. But you can do little things like this and wrap this. I should have used the other color. Actually, the yellow would be. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time, even though I'm messing up his hair, which I like. I'm going to do it from the bottom. And I'm going to roll this up into here. And then look at that. We spiraled that in there. And then I guess you got to do it just right and stick it out. And I mean, you can do some pretty crazy things. Probably do it neater than I can. But very 80s. Slate, very, very 80s, which I guess is why I like them. But then again, let's look at more of these hair clips. They're just hair clips. So you know how they work. You snap them in the hair. Oh, what's this one? Okay, this one's these barrettes are a little different, so let me, just to show the diversity, and show you how insane this is, that this is exactly the green that's in his hair. So it's just a little hair clip like that, like a bobby pin. And then let's put that. Let me try to do that in his hair. Okay, I didn't do it perfectly, but okay, let me do it perfectly. It actually works quite easily. It stays into place quite nice. I know that I did get some of those with Barbies, and they're kind of cool, and they do work like that. So you can see all of his colors showing up, looking good. But I think we have to take off two things before we go out the door here. We're gonna strip them down, because guess what? We looked at all of these different hair clips and everything. So I gotta look at this one. Look at this. It actually says it's the Trolls logo. It has a heart. It's one of the clip ones, but am I going to put in his hair? Oh, it's for the other side of his hair. Okay, it's always got to go on this side of his hair, which is perfect because he's got the yellow over here, and then this yellow. But is Slate in fact a troll? He kind of looks like a troll, not like he looks like a cute troll. I don't know how insulting that is. Okay, but we're not done. Okay, let's see. Okay, this hair there is a lot of hair, and this is really nice hair quality. This is the kind of hair quality that everyone loves and wants on their dollies. So you know what? This might be cool to shave this doll's head and then use this hair on a doll, because I might. Where are my good pliers? Do you see them? Oh, they're over here. All right, I'm going to take these plastic. Oh, it didn't come out. I broke it, but you can still pull it. Actually, pulling up on it is the best way to get it out. I don't know why I'm not. I'm breaking them off. I'm doing exactly what I said you don't want to do. Oh yeah, there. See? Do you see? I got it. That's so satisfying, and then plus it's the best way to get it. But yes, this hair is really soft. I guess it would be sacrilegious to cut it off. I don't know, but you're supposed. Oh wow, that's because of all of the little grooves in there that kind of had to mess up her hair to get it out of there. But look at Poppy's ears and look at her slicked over sides. You're obviously, well, actually, I don't know if that's true. Maybe you were supposed to always leave this one in and never take these two out and only style the back ponytail. That kind of makes sense. I'm kind of regretting that now, but so I don't regret it. Let's give Slate the big yellow bow in his hair. What do you think? Do you think he's mad at me for doing all this? Do you think I put that in upside down? I don't know. But here we go. Let's get back to it. Let's see all of these other things. We can take a look at. I guess we have to jump right into does she have cave club feet? You know what? They're very, very similar. She has one less toe, and they're bigger, but they're about this. This is gonna be too much. I don't know if they made a brand like this. They're actually a bit big, but I mean that just gives them room for socks. But they actually do fit, and check it out. They're pretty much the same color as the shorts. These might be the first. I mean, they've got hearts on them, which I don't like, but these might be the best fitting cave club shoes that I have. And I wonder how many other. I know that they do make a few other dolls like this, so I wonder what their shoes look like. And did they make a brand, if that's his name? They are legit. Like, I can squeeze his feet into many a Ken shoe. What are they called? The BTS. The BTS guys have shoes that he can wear. Because Monster High has slightly larger feet, so he does fit into Monster High shoes. But those ones, there's no. That's crazy. Okay, so this is definitely a win for the shoes, for the sandals. But let's see what else we got going on here. Let me cut this. And I think that maybe his girlfriends. Again, let me pull up one of these. I'm pretty sure that she's going to be able to wear that dress. Yeah, they look like they have the same size bodies. I mean, she's got longer legs, but yeah, that dress is definitely going to work. Oh, look what I messed out on. The absolute best hair clip. Wait, what's his name? Brant? I don't know who that's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a troll, but it just looks like Slate. So Slate can have a little friend. Maybe it's like Cranky Pants. It kind of looks like his rock friend Cranky Pants too, which we haven't seen Cranky Pants in quite a while. But check out that. We got a little poof friend in his hair. Okay, that's gotta stay in there. That's looking too good. Look at his troll costume. It's so good. Okay, and then we've got all of these bracelets. So let's take those off. And is this one matching? I mean, again, these are all of his colors. So a little bit loose, I'd have to say, but it's not, they're actually not too loose that they're going to fall out. So this one has a music note on it and is exactly the same color as his shorts. It's lighter than his sandals. And then we have this orange one, which doesn't match anything on him, but it is Blue's complement. So it's a bright orange, like his bright blue hair. So I like that as a little accent pop of color, and that's staying on. Oh yeah, and it has a flower on that one, if you can see. And then we've got this whole cascade of flowers. I mean, that one, it's probably the loosest one in green, and because those are more complementary colors, I'm going to stick those together. Looking real good. I like the green streaks in his hair. And, and then we have this last yellow one, which is a star. Oh, and it's a nice tight one. And I'm gonna turn it around so you can see it. I don't know how well you can see the details on it or not. Oh yeah, there, that's better. The star and the flower, and then the wreath of flowers and the music note. I guess those things are all important to Poppy, but these are great bracelets for him. And I did notice that Poppy had them up her arms, but I think that might have been a mistake in the package. But Slate could also wear them at different parts on his arms, and they're kind of like the perfect size. And we kind of like a tribal. We kind of like a tribal bicep bracelet too. I mean, that's too good to be true, especially because it's the bigger floral one that fits really nicely up there. I don't want to stretch anything. Oh yeah, no, they all seem to fit real good. They're too perfect for him. All of these things, I kind of knew it when I saw Poppy and all of her accessories. I knew that they were going to be too good to be true. Okay, and the last thing we have, which, oh yeah, this is even translucent blue. Is this going to fit around his neck? Is it going to be? Yeah, it's, oh no, yeah, yes, and no. It kind of rides high, but you know what? Yeah, that does look good. It's more of a choker. It's not falling down low, but actually it does look quite intentional. It's not intentional to fit like that, but his chest is a bit broader and his neck is a bit thicker, so it seems to be riding a little high, but it looks good. It doesn't look ill-fitting. I only know it's ill-fitting. It looks more ill-fitting from the front, but it looks super tribal and so good. Just like he cleaned up so well. We got so much good stuff. You'd think that this video was over, but we still haven't done the retro. I don't think people really care about the retro very much, so I left it. It's more for me. This whole video was for me because nobody really cares about Slade. We also got to look at her Cupid body. And oh look, they have little painted on little bodysuits, so you can see the little ruffle. So for those you religious moms out there who don't want to see the naked bodies, I was looking on, I don't know if I told this story already, but I was looking on Facebook Marketplace for Max Steels, so I'm always searching on there for Max Steels that are available. And Max Steel has total molded on underwear, like it's a different color and everything, but somebody had covered it up with a piece of paper so that you couldn't see his. He even had a painted on shirt on this one doll that this person was trying to sell. But I don't understand the modesty, but I wouldn't, I guess. There she is. Look at her big ears. Will I shave her head? You know what? It's very likely that I would, but it would be quite a sin because this hair is amazing quality. But I mean, it might be good to practice on but I mean, it is really soft and there's a lot of it. My guess is that it's not rooted very well though. That's my, oh no, at least look at the bangs. They're really finely rooted. I don't know. I don't know. I should take it out and check it, but I don't know. Are any of you Are any of you out there going to buy her as a styling doll? I mean, it could be lots of fun if that's your bag. I love how big her ears are. She would look really cool bald. So I don't know. The face is so cute. Kind of reminds me, because of the 5 points of articulation, of my Karma World dolls. The head seems like it's gonna. I'm not gonna pull it off. It's not gonna break because it's just a back and forth. But I do still like to heat up the joint. It makes it come off easier. I could put this on a WWE body too. That's also an option. But it's kind of a cute little doll. I would like it more though if it didn't have hair. But then all of these little hair accessories would become void. But I guess that doesn't matter anyway because these are for Slate. Slate cleaned up today. That's so good. Let's open up the retro stuff. Let's put him away. Maybe can he stand up here in his new shoes? He's gonna fall over. I've got nothing to prop him up with. Oh, well, he's staying there, but it's not looking good. Do I clean this up? Or do I put his poncho back on? His poncho's so good. Look, you can see that it's even in the same great colors. Did we get any purple? Dark purple? No, but they do have it in this dress. I gotta try this on one of the Cave Club girls who have the smaller bodies. Okay, all right, let's clean them. I won't even clean up. I'm gonna clean up later. Let's just get this open, and let's get out this stuff, and I'm so excited for another one. I can't wait to get more and more. I'm so addicted to these, and for what reason? Just to pack them away in my container. That's so funny about collecting and having too many toys. But I can sit down and open this up and like go through all of my little floppy disks in here. Well, I mean, first of all, I have them in boxes and boxes and boxes. So I'm hoping to get something that I haven't gotten before, and we will look into that with the checklist. I got some film that I haven't gotten. I still haven't gotten a cassette tape, so that's kind of what I want the most. I've got more disposable cameras than anything, and I'm quite surprised. When I was looking at the checklist before, I noticed that I've got a lot of special ones, like for instance these gold crayons, but I don't have all of the most common ones, which is the most bizarre thing. I even have one of the Frozen Moments, which I didn't want one, and I was like, I don't ever want one. I don't care if I get one. But when I got mine, and you'll have to check out. Oh no, hopefully you can still hear me. If you didn't, this video is all in silence now. I think I turned off the audio. It's always an hour. Can I open this up in 2 minutes? I think so. I should be able to. I should be doing shorts. This should be a short. Okay. Nice pop. I guess I can't go through the checklist because I want to do this really fast. But there's still so many that I want to get. So, I mean, I won't. We'll do it again some other day. I'm definitely getting more of these. I can't handle it. Anytime there's just one left in the box, I'm grabbing the box and the one left over. This is... Okay, this is a new one, so I don't have this one, but it's going to fit nicely in there. And I do like it's gold and barren, and it's got all kinds of soft stuff and stuff, but it's going to fit really nicely in my little candy box, I think. Hopefully it's the same dimensions as the Dum Dum Pops, because I've got room in this little box. So I guess I'll put it behind the Dum Dums. I think so. it's a little wider. I might have to find a new spot now. You know what? It might have to go somewhere else. This might not be the best episode to put things away. It doesn't fit. It's a bit wider. It needs its own little crate. I don't even know what it is. This is not something we had in Canada as far as I know. However, none of this stuff was ever brought into my house. Gold and barren. Gold something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I'm putting it away. Oh no, I put this in backwards. Oh no. Oh no, I'm messing up my perfectly organized containers full of snacks, full of goods. I'll put it in front of the bananas for now. I am hoping to get another crate of bananas. I'm hoping to get doubles of all of these, but I also want to get new stuff. So, oh no, it's so late and dark outside. It's time for bed. I gotta go. Okay, we got another beef stew. Definitely a double. I don't even mind getting the beef stew, even though I probably wouldn't buy canned beef stew. Is this my missing most wanted? It looks really. Oh no, it's another bazooka gum. I thought it was a cassette tape, so I'm gonna stick that. Oh no, I'm running out of space. I have to redo all of my boxes because I don't have room to fit all of the new stuff in. And I haven't been counting. Okay, what's this? We got another floppy disk. So this is a repeat too. But I love the floppy disk. It's not the floppy disk, but it's the hard floppy disk. Where's my office supplies? Oh, right here. So I love having as many of these as possible, which is the best part about getting the cases, because these are one of the examples in the cases to get the soft ones with the envelope, the floppy disks. And then only one left. And what is it? Oh, it's one that I really wanted. Okay, oh, and I don't have that over here. I don't have my toolbox over here, but it is a battery, and it is a large size battery. You can kind of open. It's not supposed to open because, oh man, I played so much. We didn't have ones that looked exactly like this. We had square ones that had two prongs on the diagonal. So I don't know when these were around or what they were used for, but I used to play with the other ones that were square shaped and not rectangular, and I used to do little science projects with them. But this is so cool to have this 9 lives, ever ready, huge battery. Love that so much. If you know what these were used, I guess they would have fit into like handle flashlights is very common for these things, that you'd clip this into a flashlight. But if you know anything else that these were used for, you let me know in the comments down below. I can't wait to. I don't have any of the garage ones over here. They're all in the toolboxes over there, but they kind of fit in the office supplies too. But I definitely want to put this in the garage. Anyway, so happy. Got 2 new ones and then repeats of ones that, I mean, I can't go wrong. Can't wait to get more of these. Hope you like Slate's outfit. Hope you watched this whole video. Hope you love miniature things as much as I do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you real soon. Until then.